Alright, hello friends, welcome to the channel. If it's your first time here, make sure you subscribe. This is our brand new, about 1 week old, and I can't believe that we have already put over 1,200 miles on it, Rivian R1S. So we're going to have a nice big review coming soon, so make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss any of that. But today I wanted to show off some of the best accessories that I found so far doing a whole lot of research as we waited for this car. We had about a year and a half to take delivery of it, so plenty of opportunity to figure out what was out there. So today I want to share some of the best ones that I found with you. So come along and let's drive.
Let's ride.
Alright, so the R1S is absolutely the best vehicle that I have ever owned. I love so much about this, and it is just about perfect in every single way. But one of the few things that I found that could just use a little bit of an upgrade, a little help with, is organization and storage, because it's pretty massive on the inside. There's just a lot of big open spaces that can make it easy to kind of lose things and have them roll around. The wireless phone charger is not as optimal as it could be, and we also just want to make sure that we're protecting this car because it is not cheap, and we want to have it with us for a long time and have it feel like new as long as possible. So we're going to check out some products today from a few of my friends across different accessory manufacturers, and I'll show you what is great. Alright, so why don't we start here in the front. And this is where, obviously there are a lot of things I love here, but we can definitely make this better with some upgrades in terms of storage and organization. Alright, so first off here, Rivian comes with some of their own floor mats, and then they're really not bad. They work pretty well. They're sort of like a nice soft touch, like almost nylon-y material, matches the interior color of the car and everything. But they are very flat. They don't feel, they feel durable, but they don't really collect and trap the dirt or anything very well. They are super flat and allow stuff to get out and kind of go across the rest of the car. So thanks to my great friends at 3D Mats here, who sent me this set of their Kagoo mats for the R1S, we have made a major upgrade here. Now, I have been a fan of 3D mats for a long time. We have them in our Tesla. I've shown a couple of different versions that they offer over the years, but these R1S ones really knock it out of the park. So first off, they've got this great textured material here, which is great at collecting the dirt, dust, debris, gravel, snow, everything, and really kind of locking it in so that it doesn't move around the car. And it's also got these great custom molded raised lips around the outside, so stuff is not gonna get outside that way. And here on the driver's side one, you've even got kind of this nice soft area there where your feet can go. It's got full coverage here up to the side on the dead pedal here, as well as pretty far up on the center, which is really nice because sometimes your feet make it over that way and you don't want to be getting that part all scuffed and messed up. And for as nice as all the materials in the R1S really are, especially the seats, the steering wheel, the dashboard here, I love this wood. So this is the forest interior, by the way. This part down here is just kind of a plastic, and quite easy for that to get scuffed up and scratched and everything. So having just some additional protection down here is fantastic. And then what I really like here is, in addition to the this weaved back here, which I've always loved on the 3D mats because it holds and kind of locks onto the carpet, but without being an abrasive kind of Velcro material that would fray it. This goes really well connected to it, keeps it from moving and sliding around at all. But even better here is we've got these little clips that it actually locks straight into, so that's not going to move around at all ever, which is just phenomenal. So we've got here this set. It's the driver, the passenger over there, and they've even got ones here for this middle row, as well as our back row here, all kind of with the exact same materials, great look, and these little things here for kind of clipping it in. These are also super well custom molded and everything, so even without locking those in, they really stay put quite well and work fantastically. So big fan of those. And while we're back here and talking about 3D mats, another great item that we've got here are these seat protectors from 3D Mats. I've had these for quite a while now, but you can find them on 3D Mat's site as well. I'm using it here for our booster seat for one of the bigger kids in the back. And then I've actually got one that I'm using back here as a seat back protector because our smallest one loves to just sit there and kick that seat all the time. So that is really great for protection there. They actually do offer a specific seat back kick protector one, which I'll be trying out when it gets back in stock. But for now, that one is working really, really well, and we're super happy with that. All right, now we're back up here in the front of the R1S, and what I really love here is you just have so much room up here. This is one of the big benefits of EVs, and especially kind of custom built from the ground up ones. You don't have like a transmission or drivetrain tunnel here taking up space, so you have just absolute great amount of room down here between the driver and passenger seats. And this is great for having some additional storage to throw bags and stuff, which we use it for most of the time. But a lot of the time we are also out and about running to things like our kids' hockey practice or just driving around and running errands. And as great as these cup holders in here that just pop out are, there's only the two of them, and they're pretty big, but like not everything fits in here. And sometimes we just want to have that tray out of the way. So what I really like here is this incredible tray that just fits right in there. It is exactly laser measured and custom molded to fit in here, so it's not moving around. There's no rattling or anything from this. And this gives us two great additional cup holders, as well as some like divided organized space here. And we've also got like this textured rubber material inserts in each of these, which they come out, so you can get them out and you have easy cleaning with them. You can also just take them out if you don't want them in there for some reason. But they're in every section here, from these ones in the back to this big one in the front to even underneath the cup holders. So that's great for some extra cup holder space. And for instance, today we are running to our kids' hockey practice in a little bit, and you can see their water bottles here don't fit in this part, so instead we were usually just kind of leave them in here, but every time I drive, thanks to the incredible acceleration and the nice regenerative brakes of the Rivian, this bottle's just been like flying around and spilling everywhere. So now instead I can actually just fit that right in there, and thanks to the little like plastic inserts here that are like kind of springy, that just locks right in there, and that is not going anywhere. So that one is quite awesome, and this comes from our friends at BestEVMod, so you can find the link to this one down in the description below as well, just like you will all of the accessories that we've got here today. Alright, so all of these accessories today I just wanted to mention, these are not sponsored. They did send, each of these companies sent me these items as review units for me to share with you free of charge, but they did not sponsor in any other way. They didn't provide any sort of like copy or things that I have to say, and they don't have editorial control or anything like that over this. So yeah, so I'm only sharing these today because I absolutely believe in these ones. I think they're all great. You can see I'm clearly using them myself, and I would only share them if I were willing to recommend and endorse these. So big fan of all of these here today. Alright, and then we come to one of the only things that I think just was not really all that well designed or thought out in the Rivian, and I see a lot of people have given feedback to Rivian on this. They've already talked about it, and it is very likely going to be addressed in updated versions of the vehicles. But in the R1T and R1S, you have kind of here in the center console area, you've got this wireless charging pad, and it works okay. It's got this like rubberized back here. If you've got a case like this, it actually, I found, works pretty well. Your phone doesn't slide around like too much, but you can see here, like, the problem is it's really hard to find exactly where you need to line it up. There we go. So it's super hard to get lined up exactly, and then like as you're driving around, it'll kind of like slide, and you can see now it's already not charging. I've kind of got to get it. I think it's somewhere in here. Yeah, see, so this just, is not great. It also doesn't really seem to work very well with some older phones and everything. So, an awesome upgrade here is this MagSafe compatible wireless charging pad from TWRAPS.
And this is the latest version, just came out of this. They have, I think it's the third version. They've gone through quite a few like updates from this, listening to feedback from users and everything. It's a really nice, like, I mean, it's plastic, but it almost feels metal. And I think there are some metal pieces in here. Nice and heavy duty. And it's got these two MagSafe compatible magnetized pieces here. So you can see I can just, I can just slot right onto there, and I am charging no problem. This is locked in with magnets, and my phone is not going anywhere from this. So this has made our lives so much easier, and we've just been using this one all the time now. And the way that this works is it's just got this wire that here that goes and plugs right into the USB-C outlet down here. We also have this one just because one of our phones is old and does not have wireless charging, so we've been using that as well, but you can get this one from Nivion, and I've shown this one before as well. But I just like, you only need to take one port up here to have this wireless charging, and you get nice, fast, MagSafe compatible charging. And then next up here, we've actually just got, this is a 256 gigabyte USB-C drive from Samsung. I just picked this up off of Amazon, wasn't too expensive, and this gives 256 gigabytes of storage, nice and small and compact. And basically I've just got this here plugged in, you can't see. I've just got this plugged in here to the USB-C port, and now that gives me our drive cam in the car. And so now I can save and store clips as we're driving just by hitting this button up here. Do that. And that gives me a nice little clip using all of the cameras around the car. So that's actually necessary if you want to use this like sort of on-demand drive cam. What's nice is even without that port, there's enough internal storage that you actually will get these ones stored automatically. So incidents, I think this one was just like a car that kind of veered over. And then you also get all of these motion cam ones. That's great otherwise, but it's nice to be able to like do these on-demand drive cam ones too, in case somebody is driving aggressively or you want to capture anything like that. So really nice upgrade to have in here as well. Alright, now one other accessory that I love and could not live without is this Tesla, I guess technically NACS, although it's just for AC, to J1772 adapter from Nivion. And this has already come in handy, like basically in the first day of owning the car. Check out our road trip video when you see we use this at the Residence Inn hotel that we stayed at to charge off of their really nice Tesla chargers there. So this is not going to be used for like supercharging or DC fast charging, but instead for AC charging. And so what's really nice about this is it supports at least 48 amps. We've only got 32 at home. Actually, this Tesla charger and the Rivian one only support 32 amps. I think we're actually wired to 50 amps, but you can only use 80% of it, so that's 40. But anyway, this has been just really nice to use because at home we have this Tesla. We're actually just using the mobile wall connector with NEMA 1450 plug to go into the level 2 outlet in our garage, but I didn't want to have to like keep plugging and unplugging that. It's not great for the outlet or the cords. So instead we just have this Tesla one plugged in all the time, and we've been using this adapter, which just goes quite like this, nice and light, so you can still one-hand that quite easily. And you'll see like the first time it goes red always, but then you just give it a second and yeah, there you go. You can hear it clicking already, and there it goes. So great way to get this car charged up conveniently at home or on the road. I talked about it in a road trip video, but being able to charge overnight even at slower rates at a hotel is a huge advantage. And you'll find that a lot of the time there are Tesla chargers, but not necessarily J1772 ones. So it's just nice to have the extra redundancy and option to use. Also, a lot of times the Tesla ones are actually faster charging rates than the J1772 ones, so you can even get a faster charge, which is important on the Rivian because it's got such a huge battery. So you can find this one from Nivion. Alright, so those are some of my favorite accessories, upgrades, whatever you want to call them in here in the Rivian. Pretty much all of these will also work in the R1T. but I've only been able to test them here. If anyone's got an R1T that they want to let me borrow so I can test that out as well, definitely let me know. But, big fan of all of these. I think, these really go in line with what I like to think of as like OEM plus. These are all upgrades that are, really like not, like they look like they could have come directly from Rivian. They match the look and the feel of the car exactly, and I think like you'd be hard pressed to kind of even notice that they're in here, but they just give us great protection, extra storage, and usability here. So great options all around here. So you'll find the links down in the description below to all of these. Make sure to use my code, and my links were available to save off of these. These all make great gifts for that Rivian fan in your life who's maybe looking to get their R1S outfitted a little bit more nicely. So yeah, definitely make sure to check all of these out. With that, thanks so much for watching. Let me know if there are other ones out there that you found that you think are great for the Rivian as well. And with that, I'll see you out there on the road. Bye.